I just look at my daughter full makeup, singing She's in Love with an emo girl on TikTok, and I have no say nor approval. Hey, what do you think? Do you think this would be cool or not?
Kanye and Kim are back at war, and this time the drama is downright explosive. Kanye is threatening to take Kim to court over how she's raising their daughter, and fans can't stop talking about it. It all started after photos of North West lit up the internet, and the reactions were brutal. The 12-year-old was spotted in Rome wearing long, dyed blue hair, heavy makeup, a corset-style top, a tiny miniskirt, and chunky black boots that looked straight out of a nightclub. The internet went wild, dragging Kim non-stop and accusing her of crossing serious lines as a parent. Comments flooded in, calling her disturbing, gross, and saying she was treating her daughter like nothing more than a flashy accessory. But here's where it gets even messier. Kanye isn't just angry about the outfit. He's pointing fingers at Kris Jenner too, accusing her and Kim of plotting something darker behind the scenes. According to Kanye, this isn't about fashion at all. He claims they're trying to market North like a brand or product, and he won't stand by while it happens. Now he's warning that if Kim doesn't stop, his lawyers will step in.
No, she's 12, walking around with a corset, the shortest miniskirt that you could have, and bright blue hair.
People online are dragging Kim, accusing her of being so desperate to play the cool mom that she's forgetting she's supposed to be a parent. The criticism intensified when commenters brought up the Balenciaga scandal, accusing Kim of pushing North into the spotlight for profit. One viral post said she took her Balenciaga collab way too seriously. It's no wonder Kanye snapped about North's exposure online. Suddenly, many people began admitting that maybe Kanye wasn't crazy after all. But here's the twist: while some agree with his concerns, they also call him the wrong messenger. Why? Because this is the same man who regularly objectifies women, including his own wife, Bianca. Fans are pointing out the hypocrisy, saying Kanye's outrage rings hollow when his own track record with women is just as messy. And let's not forget one of Kanye's most controversial moves, trying to push North into a collaboration with none other than Diddy, the same Diddy who was caught on camera putting his hands on a woman. Back in March, Kanye released a track called Lonely Road Still Go to Sunshine, hyping it as a Puff Daddy song featuring his son King Combs, Kanye's daughter North West, and a new Yeezy artist, Jasmine Williams. The song even opened with a phone call between Kanye and Diddy, where Diddy thanked him for looking after his kids while he was locked up. The whole setup was beyond bizarre. Fans were disgusted, blasting Kanye for involving his daughter with a man who has such a disturbing history. When Kim caught wind of it, she moved fast. She texted Kanye directly, telling him he had no right to put North on a track like that without her approval. Kim even pulled out receipts, reminding him that he'd agreed years ago to let her trademark North's name. "I asked you at the time if I could trademark her name. You said yes. When she's 18, it goes to her, so stop," Kim reportedly wrote. "I sent the paperwork over so she wouldn't be in the Diddy song, to protect her. One person has to hold the trademark." But Kanye wasn't having it. He allegedly snapped back with a chilling threat: "Amend it or I'm going to war. And neither of us will recover from the public fallout. You're going to have to kill me." That's how ugly this has gotten, two parents so wrapped up in their egos that they seem to be forgetting the one thing that should matter most, their daughter. Critics say Kim's outrage wasn't really about Diddy's involvement. After all, the Kardashians have been regulars at Diddy's parties for years. Her issue was about control. She doesn't want Kanye making money or moves off North's name without her permission. On the other side, Kanye paints himself as the protective father, fighting to keep North's innocence intact. But detractors call him a hypocrite, pointing out that he constantly degrades women in his music and even publicly defends men with dark histories. To many fans, both parents look self-obsessed, using their daughter's image as a weapon in their never-ending war. And just when people thought it couldn't get any messier, Kanye doubled down after seeing the new viral photos of North in her corset and miniskirt. This time, he's not just ranting on social media, he's threatening to take Kim to court and unleash a full-on legal battle. An insider told Globe magazine that Kanye is furious, saying his 12-year-old daughter has no business being paraded around in outfits like that. According to the source, he warned Kim point-blank that if this doesn't stop, he'll unleash the lawyers and make her regret it. The insider added that Kanye feels powerless, and nothing infuriates him more than being out of control. Now Kanye isn't just pointing the finger at Kim. He's dragging Kris Jenner into the fire, claiming she's the real puppet master. According to Kanye, Kris has a twisted plan to mold North into the next Kim Kardashian, warning it could lead to Playboy shoots and scandalous leaks down the line. And this isn't the first time Kanye has gone nuclear over the Kardashians. Just a few months back, during one of his infamous rants, where he even took nasty shots at Beyoncé and Jay-Z's twins, he accused the Kardashian family of trafficking. He completely lost it after seeing North appear on a track with English artist FKA Twigs.
Handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that should say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, it called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the mother and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision, and then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test.
Blasting online, Kanye accused Kim Kardashian of being a trafficker. I don't like that Twigs has my daughter in her video dressing grown. I would have expected more from Twigs. My soul is black. Watch, y'all will call me crazy instead of believing me, he wrote. Now Kanye is dragging Kris Jenner again, claiming this is all part of her bigger plan to push not just North but also Chicago into the entertainment machine. And while many people roll their eyes at Kanye's rants, he isn't pulling this out of thin air. After all, Kris has a reputation. This is the same woman who infamously oversaw her daughter's private tape deal, with Ray J himself claiming Kris handpicked the version that would make the most money. Let that sink in, a mother allegedly telling her daughter to make another private tape, then sitting down to watch it like a Hollywood producer, all to flip it into profit. That's not parenting, that's pure exploitation. If Kris could do that with Kim, is it really shocking that fans suspect Kim might already be setting the same blueprint with her own daughters, turning them into extensions of the Kardashian brand before they even get the chance to live like regular kids? And there's more. Kris famously pushed both Kim and Kylie into posing for Playboy. Even when Kim admitted she was uncomfortable with showing too much skin, Kris allegedly convinced her to return for a second shoot and show more. This is exactly why Kanye says he doesn't want his daughters around Kris too much. He's convinced history is about to repeat itself. Sources close to Kanye claim he's certain Kris is preparing to run the same playbook on North and Chicago, grooming them to be the next Kim and Kylie. Fans are split. Some side with Kanye, saying he's the only one brave enough to call out the machine before North is fully swallowed by it. Others call him a hypocrite. How can he scream about protecting innocence when he parades his new wife, Bianca, in barely their outfits and puts North in studios with men facing disturbing allegations? Social media has turned the whole thing into a circus. Memes of Kim holding shopping bags with North inside have gone viral, while clips of Kanye ranting about going to war are being remixed into TikTok audios. Kim, of course, isn't sitting back while Kanye drags her name through the mud. Insiders say she's already flipping the narrative into a publicity stunt, leaning on her usual playbook of glossy interviews and staged paparazzi shots. Just days after the uproar, she was spotted hand-in-hand with North, smiling for cameras as if nothing was wrong, almost as if she wanted to prove she's just being a loving mom. The media ate it up. Magazines ran headlines calling Kim the strong single mother, carefully glossing over the backlash about North's outfits. But here's the dark twist. While Kris allegedly plans photo shoots and TikTok rollouts, North is becoming a trending topic for all the wrong reasons. Strangers online are dissecting her clothes, her hair, even her body language, the exact kind of exposure Kanye says terrifies him. Yet instead of protecting her, the adults around her seem more focused on winning a media war than shielding a child from it. At this point, the whole situation feels like a ticking time bomb, and everyone's just waiting to see who pulls the pin first. Kanye swears he's fighting to protect his daughter, but his own actions keep raising eyebrows. Kim is doubling down on her cool mom image, even as critics say she's putting fame before family. And then there's Kris, the woman who built an empire out of turning private family drama into global headlines, allegedly setting up the next generation to follow the same path. So the real question remains, who's actually looking out for North? Is she being raised with love and protection, or being groomed into a brand before she even has a say in her own life? Fans are split, and the debate grows louder with every new headline. What do you think? Is Kanye right about Kim being reckless, or is he just being a hypocrite with his own messy track record? And what about Kris? Does she really have a plan to turn North into Kim K 2.0? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more breakdowns.